Hi guys, just in time for Valentine's Day, I'm gonna make chocolate covered strawberries. Stick around though because I also have another item that I'm gonna cover with chocolate. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
You're watching Bear Pantry Show.
Alright guys, so here is what we're gonna need. Some strawberries, of course. I'm not gonna do a whole lot because I don't want a whole lot to be left lying around the house. This is 7 pieces. I've scrubbed them clean and dried them. You want them to be completely dry because if they're not, the chocolate won't hold real well on it, okay? I'm gonna use some semi-sweet chocolate chips right here. I have about a cup. And of course, you can always melt more. We have our little makeshift double broiler back there. I'm gonna show you how we do that. We're gonna use a little bit of vegetable oil to put some shine on the chocolate. But for right now, we're going to move over to the stove and get the chocolate melted so that we can come back and make the chocolate covered strawberries. I'm not going to show you what that other thing is that we're going to be covering with chocolate because I'm going to leave that as a surprise to the end, okay? I'm going to tease you guys. So follow me over to the stove and let's get the chocolate melted. So I put a little bit of water, see? It's not too much because we don't want the water to touch the bottom of the bowl, all right? I'm going to turn the stove on. I'm going to put it on high for right now because we want to bring the water to a boil. And when it's boiling, then we're going to go ahead and set our bowl on top. So let's give this a couple of minutes. And when I come back, we're going to be adding in the chocolates. Can you guys see the water boiling there? So it's not touching the bottom of my pan. I'm going to turn the fire down a little bit though. I think medium heat will do it. And the water that you see in the bottom of the pan is just a sweat, so it's not touching. Pour chocolate in. And just stand here and allow it to melt. Watch it. We're going to stir it as we need to. And if I need to turn the fire down some more, I will. And I think I will. So I have it right between low and medium. We're just going to allow this to melt, alright? We're pretty much there. So we have a few more chips that still needs to melt. But what I'm going to do is shut the stove off and just allow the radiant heat or the leftover heat to just melt those. Okay, so all the chocolate chips have melted and I moved the bowl over to the counter. I put it on a cooling rack and all I'm going to do is drop literally a couple drops of the vegetable oil. And I'm using canola oil because it's odorless and colorless, okay? And all that does is make the chocolate smooth, silky, and even more delicious. I want this to cool down a little bit before I start dipping my stuff into it, okay? So, we'll be dipping in a few seconds here. Alright guys, so the chocolate has cooled down enough that I can touch it, see, and I won't get burned. But it's still warm. So all we want to do is get our strawberry. I have 2 there already that I've done. You want to dip it into the chocolate about 2/3 of the way. Drain off the excess. There's no need to be greedy, right? And what I've done is just going to move all the chocolate over to one side of the bowl. Look at this big fat juicy one here. So I'm going to go ahead and dip it about 2/3 of the way. And drain off the excess, set it here on our platter. And do it with all of them. So if you're doing it for a party, you know you're going to be here for a while, right? So I'm only doing 7. Not a great fan of strawberries. But I do eat it. You know, we didn't used to get it when we were growing up in Belize because this is one of the fruits that are grown in the cold. Belize is tropical, so we didn't used to get that. Now what I want to do is pause for a quick minute and get the other item that we're going to be rolling in chocolate. You guys are going to love this. Alright, so surprise, surprise, what I'm going to be covering with chocolate is bacon. And I have this cooked to a crisp. I really want it crispy. It's totally dry. It's not oily at all. I cooked it in that bacon wave thing that I've seen on TV. Go check out my video at the other side at Bear Pantry Talk to see how that little gizmo works. I have this one here. This bacon didn't have a whole lot of salt on it, and I don't know why because it's from the same company, same packaging. It comes by a 2-pack from Costco, and I don't know why this one didn't have a whole lot of salt. I don't know that I'm going to like it covered with chocolate being that it doesn't have a whole lot of salt. As a matter of fact, it has no salt. It really tastes bland. So I'm going to be doing the salty one because I really want the contrast between the chocolate and the salt, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We have our melted chocolate. I'm going to pour it on this platter. I should have really kept this white platter for my finished product, but you know what? We already started. That's what happens sometimes. Just kind of move it around to accommodate the size of the bacon. Josh was over there salivating and waiting for my bacon-covered chocolate. And I saw this on a TV program. We watch a lot of those TV shows, those cooking TV shows. I saw this, and of course they claim they use chocolate made special for them and a whole bunch of mess. You know, so make sure it's covered really well. Get it in there. And kind of drain it off. I had this thing that you set hot dogs on and stuff. Just can't find it right now. So basically, this is all we're doing. I'm going to do 2 of these stiff pieces. Isn't this fun? Did I fool you guys right up till the end? I'm going to name it something mysterious like chocolate covered strawberries and another mystery chocolate covered food. Something like that I'm going to name it. Take a look, guys. I'm going to set this in the refrigerator after 5 minutes for about 15 minutes. When I come back, we're going to be tasting. Alright guys, so it's been 15 minutes and now it's time to remove the strawberries from the refrigerator. Alright guys, so some of you may not recognize this guy right here. This is my eldest Josh, and I asked him to come taste for me today because I told you guys I really don't like strawberries, so I'm not going to be tasting the strawberry covered, the chocolate covered strawberry. I can't even get it right. Take a look at what it looks like though. Gorgeous. It really does look gorgeous. I eat strawberry flavored stuff, but I'm not too much into strawberry. I'm going to eat like strawberry shortbread maybe, you know, and still not a whole lot. Take a look at the bacon. Isn't that beautiful? Which one do you want to taste, Josh?
I want to eat the bacon.
He wants the bacon. And I didn't keep the bacon in the refrigerator more than 5 minutes because he didn't think it would taste good if the bacon was cold. So, and the chocolate sets, just give it some time. So go ahead. The big one is the one that doesn't have the sugar, the salt. I keep saying sugar.
Pass.
Yeah, pass on that one.
All right.
You're so messy. Clean up. I'm going to taste 2, guys. Mmm.
Pretty good.
This is good.
Mmm. It's salt and chocolate. All right.
And can you taste it like a strawberry for me? You like strawberry, right, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. There you go. Gita's over there. She finally got out of her room.
That's good too.
But you like strawberries, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I could see if we covered something else with strawberry. I mean, with chocolate. I would
Strawberries,
like it.
yeah.
I keep saying cover with strawberry. Cover something else with chocolate. I would like it. Just pick a fruit that I like. Some of the chocolate's kind of left behind off of your.
Like bananas, but that's a thing too.
But I don't like bananas mixed with stuff. But this is good. Chocolate covered raisins.
There you go. Yeah.
Chocolate covered nuts.
It's good stuff.
Josh, thanks for coming and tasting with me.
I prefer the bacon though. If you're making one, make the bacon.
This is so good. You know, guys, I picked a chocolate that I like, and it was semi-sweet. It wasn't totally sweet, but it goes really well with the salt. Make sure my mouth's all clean up from the bacon. So I've got a lot of hands going. You guys can see. Catch it on this camera.
Put it in my mouth.
Get it, Judo?
My nails need to dry.
Anyways, guys, this is fun. I'm going to try to upload a video every day if I can between now and Valentine. So stay tuned for the next one coming up. I believe it'll be maybe like chocolate mousse or vanilla mousse, something like that. But it's going to be all Valentine-y type stuff for you guys. And I'm going to try to upload from now till Thursday because I believe Valentine's is Friday. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit like. Say hi to Josh. What's Josh doing? Say hi to Josh.
Just smiling.
And share it for me with your friends and family. Thank you so much for picking up the book. This is not in any of the books that we're working on so far, so I guess this will be in the 3rd book, right? Until I see you guys again, take care of yourself.
Later.
All right, so Jada, the chocolate connoisseur, said we should have really set these chocolate-covered strawberries on some wax paper or parchment paper, and then it would have been sticking to the plate. But you know what? I'm learning as we go along. So let me see. You guys watch the video to the end, you'll know this, all right? But put it on some parchment paper or wax paper, okay? And it'll come off a little bit more easily, but it's still good. Still good. Thanks, guys. Please check out my review channel right here on YouTube. It's called Bear Pantry Talk. Also, check out my vlog channel. It's called Babs Bear Talk.